Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about how you can earn passive income in Cardano just by staking Ether token in the Daedalus wallet. So just in case you're new to the channel, just to remind everybody that we have a CAD EOS airdrop. So this is a decentralized project management on the EOS platform. So the snapshot will be on December 1st. Make sure you transfer your EOS out of the exchange to the EOS account or EOS wallet to qualify for this airdrop. And the airdrop date will be December 20th, but the snapshot will be December 1st. Also, EOSBET is having an interactive airdrop. So in order to qualify for this airdrop, you have to play the game, roll the dice, and once you roll the dice, the airdrop is automatically go to your EOS account. And as a EOSBET token holder, you're going to get some payout next month. This is a profit sharing platform, and don't bet on something you cannot afford to lose. If you're interested, you can take the link below. That will help out my channel. Also, BetDice is having a lucky draw as well. So this is a lucky draw. You can just click lucky draw. You can log in with your Scattered wallet in order to work, same as EOSBET as well. Make sure you log in your Scattered wallet to do the lucky draw. So I just did my lucky draw. I got 0.005 EOS, so you can check it out. And this is like you can do every hour, actually, the lucky draw. And also, you can also, if you're new to the BetDice platform, just by logging in using the Scattered wallet, you can automatically get 1,000 dice token. This is like a chips for you to play the game. So this is and you can bet using the dice token, or you can bet using the EOS token as well. And if you're interested, you can click the link below. That will help out my channel as well. And one more thing I want to talk about is the Brave browser. So in case you haven't installed the Brave browser, make sure you install the Brave browser, because this is pretty good. It blocks all the advertising, and also it blocks the tracker. This is because right now they have a whole bunch of data mining on your browser. They spy on you and all that thing. And it's even faster. It is faster than Chrome browser or Safari or Mozilla browser. I don't use Internet Explorer browser, the IE browser, because they are prone to virus. So I don't use it very long time, probably at least like 5 to 10 years ago. I don't use it anymore. And in case you don't know what is Brave browser, it's a basic attention token. And basically, this is blockchain-based digital advertising. Basically, you got paid in BAT token just by watching advertising. Right now, when you do Google and all that using the browser, you don't get paid. And basically, they push out all this advertising for you to watch, and you don't get paid. But the Brave browser, you get paid BAT token just by watching the advertising. And also, Brave browser also partnered with the Dow Jones Media Group, and that was a while back, probably last year. And they partnered with Brave software to offer premium content to user, and also they want to test out the blockchain-based payment technology system as well. So this is pretty cool, actually. And also, one more thing. Also, there's a basic data access token is also having an airdrop. So in case you are new to the channel, I talked about that probably a week ago. Basic data access. Here is a basic data access, and partner with O3 Lab. They have an airdrop, I think, but just by doing the KYC, you get a 120 token. But it's up to you if you want to do KYC. At this time, I'm not going to do KYC, just in case you're interested. O3 Lab wallet is also pretty cool, because they have periodical, they have airdrop as well. And I talked about O3 Lab wallet probably a few months ago. You probably got tons of airdrops already from the Neo platform. And also, I'm going to do a part 2 in terms of silver, cryptocurrency, stock market, gold, Federal Reserve balance, and money supply, gold to silver ratio, global debt, derivatives, how all this interrelated with one another, and how this affect cryptocurrency. I'll do a part 2 in the next few days. And so let's get into it. So before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop giveaway for ICO. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. And let's talk about the how you can earn passive income in the Cardano project. So Cardano, I talked about Cardano in my previous video at least 10 months ago when nobody even talked about it. At the time when you got Cardano, it's only in Bittrex. And at the time you can buy Cardano is only using ADA Bitcoin pair. You cannot even get it from Bitcoin or Ethereum, Ethereum or ADA. You can only get a Bitcoin in Bittrex. And I spot this project very early on when nobody even talk about it. And just in case you don't know what is Cardano project, Cardano is created by Charles Hoskinson. So Charles Hoskinson is the co-founder of Ethereum. In case you want to know the details of Cardano project, you can go back to this video, Cardano to the moon, Japanese Ethereum. And actually, after I talk about this video, Cardano did go to the moon. It go all the way to $1 or something, right? But the time when I talk about it is less than, I don't know, it's very less than, I can't remember the price. It's very low at the time back then. And let's get back to Cardano. So Cardano is created by Charles Hoskinson, and also Charles Hoskinson is also the CEO of Input Output Hong Kong as well. So they did a whole bunch of other projects as well. And so Cardano is a dedicated proof of stake. So dedicated proof of stake is unlike Bitcoin, is dedicated proof of work. So you have to be a miner in order to get reward, right? And in terms of Bitcoin, you have to do a mining blocks, and also you have to validate the transactions. And for Cardano, it means being online and creating a block when a user has been elected a slot leader. So slot leader is basically a block producer, just like EOS, or a miner, or a delegate. Delegate is in the delegate they use it in the arc or list. So for example, if you go to the delegate, so this is arc. So you can see they have different delegate, and you can see like how many blocks they already forged, and when was last forged. So how active they are producing blocks and all that. So the 2 minutes ago, a few seconds ago, and the productivity. You can see this is 99% productivity of this delegate or miners or block producer, and you can see different delegates. So they have over 700 delegate. For the 700, they have 729 delegate in the ARC. And compared to EOS, it's only at 30. So the block producer in EOS are very powerful because they only have 30 people. Versus in ARC, they have 729 delegate, which is a block producer, same as EOS or miners. So let's get back to the incentives. Let's see. So basically, you elect the slot leader or block producer or miners or delegate, then you participate in the election process of choosing a slot leader to create a block. So also, this is a delegated proof of stake. And also you have a monetary rewards because you're running the blockchain, or you're running the network, you maintain the network, and then in exchange, you're going to get ADA as a reward. And also, they want to incentivize the stakeholder to be online and also to participate in the protocol, for example, to create a block, so which is the block producer or delegate, or here they're slot leader. And people who don't have the know-how or technical knowledge or don't have the time to be online, they can participate by delegate their stake to the stake pool, which is basically similar to EOS, they vote for the block producer, or ARC, you're going to vote for the delegate, and depending on how much you can stake to the stake pool, and this is based on then you can earn passive income, and then the pool leader, they're going to give you some payout. So this is the model in Lisp as well as in Arc. It's a delegated proof of stake, not delegated proof of work. So Bitcoin is delegated proof of work. You have to be the Bitcoin miners in order to get reward, right? So they also talk about the stake pool. The stake pool will be like 100. That means they're going to have 100 miners or 100 delegate or 100 block producer. This is just a comparison, like in EOS. This will be 100 of them. So we talk about that it's a delegated proof of stake. So this is also a fully fetched cryptocurrency, and in that also because you're holding ADA, you're going to come with the right and obligation to participate in the protocol and also to create blocks. And also there are two aspects of holding ADA. Can be separated by means of delegation, a stakeholder, and also you can delegate your right to the protocol participation while you retain the monetary value. So basically, if the act of delegation does not relinquish your spending power, so you can still use your ADA token. You can still spend your ADA token at any time you want, even though you participate in the protocol. To participate in the protocol as a delegate. So they have different address for the purposes. So one for payment and one for staking. And all three types, they behave identically as far as payment is concerned. So the base address is the staking key is directly linked to the address. The pointer address is the address containing a pointer to a delegation certificate on the blockchain, which defines the staking key. And also there's an enterprise address. The staking is not possible. This address type is meant for exchange who are not supposed to use the funds entrusted to them for protocol participation. So this is basically the miners, it looks like. So they talk about different certificate and then also the stake pool registration. Stake pool registration is basically you want to register as a miner and all that. So there's a transaction fee for ADA. The reason for the transaction fee is because to prevent the DDoS attack. It's basically is a denial of services. Basically, the DDoS attack is an attacker try to flood the network with some spam transactions, flooding the network with like useless transactions and overwhelm the network and pull down the whole network. This is a DDoS attack, basically a spam transactions overload the network and then the network completely shut down eventually. So the thing is, if there's no transaction fee, the attacker or the hacker can just basically spam the whole entire blockchain and basically with overflow the transaction, and then basically the whole network will be shut down. But with transaction fee, you have to pay in order to do transaction. If the hacker want to target this blockchain, they have to pay very high fees in order to attack the network to do the transaction. So this is a protective mechanism as well. And in terms of the monetary expansion, currently the total supply is 31 billion. Maximum supply is 45 billion. And 14 billion is for the incentives. This is a very large amount right now, but this is not infinite. It's going to be exponentially decreased over time, not increased. It's exponentially decreased. This is like deflationary. I think it's better for the community because if you have inflation 5% every year, that means you're diluting the value of the token. This is not a good thing to the community at all. So I know there's certain token they have inflation. Ethereum they have 5%. EOS they have 5% inflation. Bitcoin there's no inflation. There's only 21 million Bitcoin and that's it. That's all. And right now it's already have been mined in 70 million. And so no inflation is the key. If it's inflation, why not you go to fiat currency? Fiat currency you have tons of inflation, right? Also, they show you how you calculate the fees, how they come up with that. The reason for doing that, how they come up with this equation is because of the prevention of the DDoS attack, and that if you want to do a DDoS attack, it's difficult because if you want to send a whole bunch of dummy transactions, that will cost a lot of money to the hackers or attacker. So it's not worth it to do it, you know. And also, they talk about the deflationary, the incentives will be decreased over time, will be decreased exponentially over time. At the beginning, the incentives will be 700 million. And then by year 10, it only has 44, it only have 400, over 400 million. Yeah, so so this is like it decreased over time in terms of um, I think I misspoken. It's 7 billion, and then by the time on year 10 is over 400 million. So that will be decreased exponentially over time. It decreased, so it is good because the thing is, you don't want the token to be inflated just like fiat currency. You want to be decreased over time. That will not dilute the token. And they decrease over time because the transaction fee, more transaction fee will be available to compensate for the decrease in the monetary expansion. That makes perfect sense because if more people using the system, you have to pay transaction fee, then the miners can be rewarded using from the transaction fee instead of doing the inflation of the token every year. And I think there's also a lot of conflict of interest if the block producer is the one who decide, or if the miners or delegate who decide how much inflation they're going to do every year. I think there's a lot of conflict of interest. They should not. I mean, that is too much power for the block producer or delegate or the miners. So also, this is just an example how you can get the payout. So basically, after the reward pool has been split between the stake pool, so each stake pool leader has to distribute her share of the reward among her pool members. So pool members is, for example, you own some ADA token, and then you can stake your token to certain pool, which is you vote for the delegate or the leader of the pool, and then the pool and the people who delegate the stake to the pool basically is the people who hold the token. They just want to stick the token to the pool. So for example, this is more arbitrary, and pool leader Alice with a 0.2% stake, she forms her own pool with Bob, which is 0.1% stake, and then Charlie 0.2% stake. So based on how much the pool leader stake, and they got a fractional amount of 5 million ADA token, and that Alice pool duly created blocks during all the slot. It was elected as a slot leader. Then the Alice pool, which hold 0.5% stake, then they will receive 25,000 ADA token from the reward pool. And of the 25,000 ADA token, Bob will get half of what Charlie gets. So, and also Charlie will get less than Alice because Alice is the one who is maintaining the network. He has to maintain the server and all that. And if Alice gets 5,000 ADA for maintaining the network, then she'll end up with 13,000 ADA. And Bob also with 4,000 ADA, and Charlie with 8,000 ADA. So this is a dedicated pool of stakes. Depending on how much token you're going to stake at the pool, then you can get paid out. So currently is not available yet. The staking process will be on Q1 2019. So stay tuned. And when the time comes, I will show you how you can stake your token and earn some passive income from the Cardano project. And right now, the wallet, the Daedalus, you will stake in the Daedalus wallet. So the Daedalus wallet. So currently, they are still working in progress for Ethereum Classic and Bitcoin support. So eventually, the Daedalus wallet is going to support the Ethereum Classic and Bitcoin. Also, a mobile wallet for Android and iOS, also staking. This is important. Everybody want to know the staking, and then you can stake your token to the pool, and then you can earn passive income. And also, an application store with the community build applications and support. They support virtually any cryptocurrency. This is pretty cool if they have an application store and then on all that. So we'll stay tuned the progress of the staking process and all that. So as I said earlier, it'll be Q1 2019, and by the time comes, I will show you how you can stake your token, vote the delegate, and then you can earn some passive ADA token. And also, just one more thing, I want to just let you know that you guys probably know. Coinbase already lists CRX, so CRX is already in here. And I'm not saying you go and buy right now. It's too late. They're already pumped. Just forget about it for now. I mean, this is not a financial advice. If you want to buy, it's your choice as well. I mean, I will look at the indicator as an entry point. But before I already just disclaimer, I already invest in CRX a while ago. And so Coinbase already listed CRX. And the question I have for you guys is, Coinbase is exploring Cardano Basic Attention Token, BAT. We talk about BAT, right? BAT, the Brave browser, as well as Stellar Lumen. Stellar Lumen is backed by IBM and Zcash. Zcash is a private C coin. CRX is already listed. So what do you think? Do you think they're going to list Cardano or Basic Attention Token or IBM, not IBM, that's Stellar Lumen backed by IBM into Coinbase? So let me know what you think. Drop the comment below which token will be listed on Coinbase in the next few months. And what do you think about the Cardano project? Do you think this is a good potential? And also for the staking, you can earn passive income. Are you going to stake your token? Please comment below as well. If you found this video helpful, please smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also share with your friends. This will really help my ranking in YouTube, and I will continue to provide quality video for you guys. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop token swap. I think some people would miss the token swap from Mid.1 and Kiosk. But if you watch my channel, you shouldn't miss out all this token swap because I talk about the token swap multiple times. So make sure you subscribe and also hit the like button if you find the video helpful. If you already subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out the upcoming token swap airdrop, half or ICO. And remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in ICO or cryptocurrency has inherent risk. Please use your due diligence.